Start speaking now.
Hey Ben, I understand that checking personal messages during work hours can feel harmless, especially if they only take a few seconds. However, when it becomes a constant habit, it can seriously interrupt your focus. Even brief distractions can break your concentration and make it harder to return to complex tasks, which ultimately affects your productivity and overall performance. I would suggest setting clear boundaries for yourself during the workday. For example, you could silence non urgent notifications or keep your phone out of sight while working on important assignments. Instead of responding immediately to every message, consider scheduling short breaks when you can check and reply to personal texts. It might also help to prioritize your tasks each morning so you stay mentally committed to completing them before shifting your attention elsewhere. Maintaining discipline with small habits like this can significantly improve your efficiency and professional image. By managing distractions more consciously, you will not only protect your productivity, but also demonstrate reliability and commitment in the workplace.
Start speaking now.
A time when I made a difficult decision was when I had to choose between accepting a stable job offer and pursuing higher studies. The job offered immediate financial security, which was appealing, especially because I wanted to support my family. However, continuing my education meant investing more time and money without any guaranteed results. I carefully considered my long-term career goals, financial responsibilities, and personal interests before making the final decision. After several days of reflection and discussions with my family, I decided to pursue higher studies. Although it felt risky at first, the experience allowed me to gain advanced skills and broaden my professional opportunities. In the long run, I was able to secure a better position that aligned with my ambitions. This decision taught me that short-term sacrifice can sometimes lead to long-term success.
Start speaking now.
In this picture, I can see a busy city street with a lot of activity going on. In the foreground, a cab has pulled over to the side of the road, and the driver has stepped out to ask a woman for directions. He looks confused, and it seems like his phone or navigation app isn't helping him locate his destination. The woman on the sidewalk is pointing toward nearby street signs that show directions to places like the city center and the airport, so she appears to be guiding him clearly. Inside the vehicle, a passenger is waiting, possibly feeling a bit impatient. In the background, I can see pedestrians walking, people relaxing at a cafe, and a cyclist riding past while traffic flows steadily, which makes the scene look lively and slightly hectic.
Start speaking now.
I think the taxi driver will most likely follow the woman's directions and quickly return to his car to continue the journey. Since he looks a bit confused right now, her guidance will probably help him feel more confident about the route. After that, he will get back into the driver's seat and start driving toward the correct destination. Meanwhile, the passenger inside the taxi, who already seems slightly impatient, will likely feel relieved once the car starts moving again. The traffic around them appears steady, so they should be able to merge back into the flow without much delay. In the next few minutes, the taxi will probably head toward one of the main roads shown on the sign, possibly in the direction of the city center or the airport, depending on the passenger's destination.
Start speaking now.
Hi, Steve. I understand why you prefer buying new items, especially because of the latest technology and reliability. However, I really think repairing old items is a much better option overall. First of all, it can save a significant amount of money, which you could use for something more important. In addition, repairing items is much better for the environment because it reduces waste and supports sustainability. These days, we are already facing serious environmental issues, so making small, responsible choices can make a big difference. Also, many older items have sentimental value, which you simply can't replace by buying something new. Instead of throwing things away, we can extend their lifespan and make better use of what we already have. So honestly, repairing is not only practical, but also more meaningful in the long run.
Start speaking now.
Hello, Coach. I wanted to speak with you about my child's recent decision to quit the activity. He has been participating for several months and initially seemed very enthusiastic, but lately he has expressed a desire to stop. As a parent, I'm concerned he might be making a quick decision without fully considering the long-term impact. I was hoping to get your perspective on his performance and overall engagement. Have you noticed any changes in his motivation or behavior? Do you think he is simply facing a temporary challenge, or does it seem like his interest has genuinely shifted? Your insight would really help me guide him in making a thoughtful and balanced decision.
Start speaking now.
From my perspective, success depends much more on hard work than on luck, although luck can sometimes play a small role. Hard work builds skills, discipline, and experience over time. When someone consistently puts in effort, they improve their abilities and become more prepared for opportunities. For example, a student who studies regularly is more likely to perform well than someone who simply hopes the exam will be easy. Effort creates progress, and progress leads to results. Luck, on the other hand, is unpredictable. You might meet the right person at the right time or get an unexpected opportunity. But if you're not prepared, that opportunity may not lead to long-term success. In many cases, what people call luck is actually preparation meeting opportunity. Of course, external factors like background or timing can influence outcomes. However, in the long run, consistent hard work has a much greater impact. So while luck may open a door, hard work is what truly helps someone walk through it and stay successful.
Start speaking now.
Hey Dave, you won't believe what I'm seeing right now. I'm on a city street, and there's this street performer dressed completely like a silver statue. At first, I thought he was just standing still, but suddenly he moved his arm, and it surprised everyone around him. There's a little kid pointing at him excitedly, while a woman nearby looks shocked and has even spilled some of her coffee. Another guy is laughing and recording the whole thing on his phone. It's honestly such a fun and unexpected scene. Even a colorful bird nearby seems startled and is flying away. People are gathering around, watching and reacting in different ways, which makes the whole atmosphere really lively. You should definitely come see something like this with me sometime. It's really entertaining.